Welcome back to America in Black. I'm CBS News national correspondent Errol Barnett. For many in the Black LGBTQ community, voguing is much more than a form of dance. It's a powerful symbol of resistance and self-expression. But for one young man named O'Shae Sibley, the joy of voguing may have cost him his life. A tragic reminder of the homophobia and dangerous anti-LGBTQ hate that threatens Black queer people in America today. In recent years, voguing has emerged from the underground and exploded into mainstream popular culture. Jodie Watley and Queen Latifah were the first to introduce this art form to the masses. Then Madonna. Today, this vibrant expression is out in the open on social media, Coachella stages, and on TV shows like RuPaul's Drag Race, Legendary,
Family drama,
and Pose.
10 across the board. How you do a ball.
But in communities across America, voguing provides a necessary haven for LGBTQ people, especially Black, queer, and trans Americans who are continually targeted by hatred and violence.
There was no place for us to go. So we came together and created this whole space. You know,
A safe space.
a safe space.
Emmy, Grammy, and Tony Award-winning performer Billy Porter says voguing and ballroom were created in response to marginalization.
In the creation of community was where the healing was emotionally, spiritually, but also the fight, the social engagement.
My name is Mika, Alpha Omega. I'm the Queen Mother of the House of Alpha Omega. We've been shut out of the larger civil rights movement, liberation movement. And so for us, it's about always reclaiming our space and our time.
Professor Michael Robeson and Marcus Henderson have been in the ballroom scene that popularized Vogue since the 1990s and have become respected leaders. They say the origin of this culture is rooted in social protest.
It is grounded in the history of the Black freedom movement. Here's a community, particularly that emerges during the Harlem Renaissance in contestation to the Black church.
It was not good to be visibly gay. And so ballroom turns that whole thing on its head and celebrates you for being visibly gay and Black and beautiful.
In 1991, this emerging scene in the Black community was the focus of the famed documentary Paris is Burning.
It was magical. We were being seen for the first time.
This visibility inspired audiences globally and became a tentpole for creative expression and resistance.
There are 5 elements of Vogue, which is hand performance, catwalk, duck walk, spins and dips, and floor performance. So the way I would describe voguing is mastering all the elements.
It was within this world, Philadelphia dancer O'Shae Sibley found community and representation.
My name is O'Shae Leon Sibley. I dance because it's what I do. It's what I'm born to do.
I would say O'Shea was definitely a perfectionist, and I think that really shows when he performs because he just has such a wow type of energy about him.
Sibley's electric creative expression linked him with a director known as Icon, Kamar Jewel, and dancer Otis Pena. Both say ballroom saved their lives.
Without ballroom, I don't know where I would be. I got kicked out when I was 16 and I was living on the streets of Philadelphia, and ballroom was the place that I was able to go.
It's a place where you're able to experiment, find yourself, connect with people that are more like you so you don't feel like you're alone.
Jewel, Pena, and Sibley would painstakingly practice for hours, an ethic Sibley learned at the Philadelphia Dance Company, also known as Philadanco.
We always helped each other, supported each other whenever we were having problems, and so we kind of built this like really tight family unit as well.
It's kind of like in Power Rangers when they all come together. It's Chris Harris' house. Saber-tooth tiger.
The trio created performance art, leading to viral notoriety. and protested injustice against the Black diaspora.
And I wanted people to see that although we are here fighting for our rights, we're also fighting for you.
In August 2023, after a day at the beach, Sibley, Pena, and friends stopped for gas in Brooklyn and while waiting, danced to Beyoncé's Renaissance album. The NYPD says a group of men yelled homophobic and racist slurs, triggering an argument. Within moments, Sibley was stabbed in the chest and later died from his wounds. The alleged assailant, Dmitry Popov, was arrested and indicted on multiple charges, including second-degree murder as a hate crime. Popov pleaded not guilty and is currently awaiting a trial date. Pena, Sibley's best friend, was there that night.
I believe O'Shea was just seen as a threat because they seen a Black gay man living in his truth and his freedom, and they just wanted to take that away.
O'Shae Sibley was a young man killed for voguing in a gas station.
For voguing in a gas station. Just let that sit with you.
How did that news hit you?
If I'm being honest, I can't take it anymore. We're just out here trying to live our lives. Every time a trans person walks out of the house, nobody knows whether they're gonna be able to come home alive or not. A gay person, a Black person. What is going on?
According to a study, LGBTQ people are 9 times more likely to be victims of violent hate crimes than anyone else. News of O'Shae's senseless death angered people around the world, mourning yet another tragedy fueled by prejudice. In the face of this loss, the ballroom community showed up, united, rallying against hatred as they've done for over 50 years.
So many people came out, and they came out and they spoke, and then they vogued. They vogued as not only as a protest, but vogued as a right.
Honoring and recognizing O'Shae Leon Sibley, a dancer, choreographer, and life-changing community leader who inspired countless performers with his passion and ambition.
In May 2024, the Philadelphia City Council issued a resolution to honor Sibley's legacy, a recognition, his family says, of his courage.
It's hard enough when you're in the LGBTQIA+ community to tell your truth, to share your truth. And with his legacy, I hope that it makes things a little bit easier.
Today at Philadanco, 8 young men are studying on scholarships in Sibley's name.
And when they know the story of the boy that started in this, when they hear what his scholarship means and how they're represented, it's going to encourage them to dance even harder.
The freedom to truly express all aspects of the human experience, says Porter, is essential for everyone, including Black men. Why is it important for men to have a space to be soft?
You know, vulnerability is love, it's healing, it's powerful. And there's this misconception that vulnerability is weak. It's not. It's actually the most powerful choice that one can make.
Coming up next on America in Black, rock and soul icon Lenny Kravitz goes one-on-one with our Gayle King, and digging into the Black roots of country music.
It all came from the blues, and that came from African American culture.
When America in Black continues in a moment.